kudzidzisha ka profeti na ishireyamba uku kabombya pang'anda ukushita moto akulisha abana nalikweta na mantigisheni uwaonda. But you know,
traditionally or culturally, the women never used to speak out. Even when there are injustices against them, they would not speak out. So even in participation in terms of maybe being in structures at community level, we never used to see women participating. Women mostly were suppressed and they couldn't air out, issues that concern them. Yeah, but this time around, we are seeing that these issues are being brought out, and the relevant people are coming on board to come and address these issues, which is a very, very positive. Yeah.
In our structures, we made the deliberate policy that if we are employing 4 people, then 2 must be women and 2 men. But we also do in our programs that the programs that when we are selecting leadership, we always want them to maintain that kind of, because men will not speak for women. So there are certain things that only women can speak about.
We were aware that we were not a strong organization. There were areas of improvement. So thanks to the management standard, we were able to identify our needs, but at the same time to identify our strength. So all this has helped us to go forward. And we do consider the management standard as a process. Although we have made a lot of progress, but we know that we still have a lot to do. And this is related to the future. We now are capable of identifying the real needs of the people. We have been empowered to be able to look at the cause of the suffering of the people, and at the same time, to propose real solution, long-lasting solution to the people as we involve them in our planning, in our implementation of program. So we are more professional in the way we do analysis and propose solutions.
Caritas Hellas became from a small volunteer-based organization to one of the biggest major responders of the refugee crisis in Greece. At the same time, through its capacity building and operational upgrade, it was able to also help as an organization in different disaster situations that have occurred in Greece, but also to respond to the very big Greek economic crisis that afflicted a very big part of the population.
Διότι πράγματι από 10 χρόνια περίπου τώρα, με το προσφυγικό πρόβλημα, την οικονομική κρίση περισσότερο εδώ, χάρη στη βοήθεια των αδελφών τοπικών εκκλησιών μέσω της Caritas, μας βοήθησαν με τις δυνατότητες τις οικονομικές τους, αλλά και με την τεχνολογία και με την τεχνοδοσία και με πολλούς άλλους τρόπους μας βοήθησαν να ανταπεξέλθουμε σε αυτό το μεγάλο πρόβλημα που ζήσαμε και ζούμε ακόμα δυστυχώς και δεν ξέρουμε πότε θα σταματήσει. Οπότε πράγματι άλλαξε πάρα πολύ η εργασία, η δομή, το αντικείμενο, οι προσπάθειες. Αλλά το χαίρομαι διότι χάρη σε αυτούς τους ανθρώπους που δυστυχώς χάσαν την πατρίδα τους, τα υπάρχοντά τους και οτιδήποτε άλλο, εμείς βρήκαμε ένα δρόμο που αρμόζει στην Εκκλησία που μέσω της Caritas προσφέρει αυτό που προσφέρει.
We are next to all vulnerable people, and through assessments and a continuous and ongoing dialogue, we are hearing and listening the needs of the poor people. So all the interventions, all the action plans are derived from their wishes and from their needs, which is different, of course, for each case. I would give you an example regarding what we are doing here in Neos Cosmos Social House, which is an integrational community project. And it is based on hosting vulnerable refugees and migrants and also marginalized Greeks. So through our community meetings that we are having once per week, we are listening and we are trying to find together solutions, how to facilitate better the people's needs, our residents' need, and how together in a more collective way to find solutions for the best function of this community shelter.
Sharing and giving is something which we are introducing in many of our programs and also in our approaches. The idea is basically to be more sensitive to issues around your own surroundings, and that is the reason why when that sensitivity is created, then the aspect of generation of resources and mobilizing resources and trying to give out and reach out is automatically embedded into our approaches.
Volunteerism has been ingrained into the strategic plan of Caritas India, and we aspire to mobilize 1 million volunteers in the next 5 years to support the initiatives of Caritas India and reaching the benefits of our initiatives to the communities.
We commenced with a 1 rupee campaign by providing the families a piggy bank, and we've successfully gathered a sum of 0.16 million Indian rupees. We've utilized this charitably to provide 200 free dialysis.
Now we are in a complete satisfaction that we could take in the essence of the youth year, what Pope Francis had dreamed, and Caritas Youth of our church was able to make a social impact in our region.
The youth were really empowered, they were really inspired, and they collected funds from the local community itself. And we were spending it for the welfare and well-being of the poor and the needy people in our community. Analyzing our works, the nearby churches, actually Chaldean churches and other Orthodox churches, were really inspired. Their youth was coming into front for doing some social activities. So we are really happy that we could be their inspiration and we could make a movement with Caritas India.